Hey builders, Brick Ratty up here with my first order of Citizen Brick for the year. They reprinted some parts, updated some of their older designs, and have some new prints out. Let's take a look. I would say the presentation for Citizen Brick boxes are always some of my favorite, with their specially printed tissue paper and the nice boxes. There's quite a bit of stuff in here that I'm excited about. Let's just start off with the tiles just to get them out of the way. The main part of their release included all these really funny safety signs with a bunch of different areas you can use them. Couple of warning signs, and a new pizza tile. I really enjoy the yellow coloring of these safety ones, and the designs are really great on them. FSB Enthusiast did a really great photo series of these on Instagram. There's a lot of opportunity for the things that you can do with these, and it's fun to have another pizza print. So the Pizza Lord has two different options to choose from. I really like the checkered pattern that is on the new print. For their re-released prints, I got a couple of their lockers. And the Ouija board finally. Definitely going to use these in either a Spider-Man Homecoming sort of build, or maybe something with my Napoleon Dynamite figures, but it's a very versatile parts. Now let's move on to the minifigure parts I got in my order. They also restocked some heads with the David Bowie and Flesh coming back, and the white ice cream cone that also doubles as a head if you want to. I also just bought some other neutral heads and their women head print just to have them around. I'm really glad to finally get one of these white ones because I ended up getting one of the brown chocolate ones just because this white one was sold out. I really like the color on it. Sprinkles stand out a lot more on this one, and it's a cool part to have. One of their newer items is this elongated neutral face, which this part's custom molded by Citizen Brick, and just kind of shows what if a normal head with the neutral face printed on it was extended. For people that are fans of LEGO Military, they released some new items. That's not one of my interests, but here are some pictures of what they released if you're interested. The last of my minifigure items is this updated print for their melted face. The original version of this part just had black. This one ends up having those white pupils. This updated one kind of looks like it's smiling versus this one frowning. So it's kind of fun to have variety for this part. I put this piece on a knight figure that ended up coming a little bit too close to Dragon's Flame. And looks like we're going to have to lower the days since the last accident, since they've melted. And I would say careful with what figures you put these on. They might scratch them a bit, like the neck on theirs. So something to keep in mind if you're buying their custom heads. I also went ahead and bought some of their newer barbed wire pieces. These came out first for Black Friday. I think I got all the different lengths, with these longer straight ones being 14 long. These shorter ones being 8 long. Got a couple of their rings, which are very similar to the ones LEGO made. These spiral ones are stretchy, but they end up being about the same length as those long ones when they are completely coiled up. But of course, if you wanted to, you can stretch them out pretty far. You're going to be able to do a lot with these wrapped up ones. These shorter ones don't want to stick down onto the studs, so you're going to need to at least put some additional studs down if you want to use those on the ground. Otherwise, you can put down some bars. Might have to do some adjustments to make sure that they are properly spaced apart, but each end of the barbed wire can slide on. If you fudge it a bit, you can probably change up the distance a bit. They are somewhat flexible. I don't know how much I would push it. To get the same colors, it'll be pretty easy to join all of these together, put them with your livestock, or use these for military mocks. And I'm just going to test to see how long these can stretch. Looks like you can get across an entire base plate if you really want to. So that's a decent amount of length, honestly. I do really enjoy how flexible these are, and they're almost like a spring, honestly. This is a very fun part, and I could see some pretty interesting use out of these. And my final item is the control room printed bricks. It's a really fun design with a lot of the prints on the front. And on the back just has some write-ups about Citizen Brick, just like that is found on their minifigures. I'll set this up and show it off. Here it is out of the packaging. It has 12 pieces, and if you spread them out like this, it takes up 18 studs. Each part of this has a ton of printing in a bunch of different colors. It's very cool, and it's kind of awesome how every single part of this is very different. None of these parts are repeated except for the bottom vent parts, which is great. I'm really glad Citizen Brick reprinted this. I think these parts are going to be really useful. And again, I think a successful purchase from Citizen Brick. For me, custom LEGO is all about coming up with fun scenarios to use the pieces, like you can see here with the camera use sign and the lockers. If you want to buy anything you saw in the video, the link will be in the description. And if you want to see any other custom LEGO videos, I have a whole bunch of them on my channel. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one.